Back in the 90s, cracked the AOL code, text and turned gold, now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just growth. Sports FTPs, coach them both. Doctors, big bird trainers, and pros, Max lit fire, now everyone knows. Started with a spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to LinkedIn leads, he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coach is the guide for the great. Off the speaker shaping faith. You don't just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game.
Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Wednesday night live broadcast. And tonight, I've got a special message for all of you. And yes, Joe, I certainly plan on having our 10 o'clock session tomorrow. Tonight, we're going to talk about how to recruit like crazy in November. Now, what I'm going to be sharing with you works on LinkedIn, works on Facebook, works on just about every social network out there. Now, the unique prospecting strategy and recruiting script designed exclusively to work wonders in November is what I'm going to share with all of you tonight. And it revolves around posting, revolves around my project launch script, and revolves around using my proven scripts. But it is very unique to the month of November, but at the same time, it's working like crazy right now. I mean, here we are. What do we got? Today is the 29th of November. You have 2 more days. So that's why I really wanted to do this tonight, because you can apply what I'm going to share with you tonight, tomorrow, and on Friday. Now, this powerful approach will allow you and every team member who uses it to bring in new people and boost your business before November is over. This is, without a doubt, the most effective recruiting strategy I've ever developed. And it's really, really working. I just want to unmute Kevin for just a second, because Kevin just started to use it. And let me
Hey, Max.
Hey, Kevin. So how, when we met the other day, you were having some, really good results. So how's it been going since?
Absolutely. I got another one that's getting ready to get started. I used this strategy, the launch strategy, on a lady 2 days ago. She got started as soon as she saw it. Signed her up on yesterday, and then I have 2 more that are on the fence right now. So it's working pretty good.
Terrific. And Kevin used to be a big phone guy. Spent I'm sorry, I don't want to rub it in, but he used to spend 4 hours a day and he was good at it. I think he's having more fun with this one.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's get into it. This works like magic in November, creating momentum that can set you up with a year's worth of business in just 1 month if you're ready to act immediately after this webinar. Okay? Now, we're talking about combining posting with the project launch script and with my new scripts, which enable you to qualify people faster. So here we are. We're coming up the last couple of days of October. We had Black Cat Appreciation Day. We had World Chocolate Day. Today we've got National Cat Day. Tomorrow it's National Candy Corn Day, and then we have Halloween. And then we move into November, where are some pretty interesting holidays. National Fast Food Day, National Unfriend Day, National Espresso Day, National Cake Day, leading right up to Thanksgiving. And then after Thanksgiving, we have Black Friday. Now, during November and during our November boot camp, we are really going to be diving in to these new scripts and posting tactics. And we just started to introduce it in September. We loaded it up more in October, November. We're laying the whole thing out because November can be one of your busiest months. It's easier than ever before to identify perfect prospects just from the information listed on their LinkedIn and Facebook profiles and their activity. So we know in advance who we're looking for. Network marketing leaders, network marketing orphans, or people that want to build a business. Not everybody that you believe is a prospect is really a prospect. You're not going to know until you look at their profile. Easy to find the professionals that would be perfect prospects for your business that are in your target audience. The question is, do you know who they are? And I'm going to help you tonight hone in on the people that you want to talk to. Because knowing who you want to talk to will determine who you're searching for, how you'll connect with them, and increase the number of people that you can talk to every day. And when you only talk to perfect prospects about your business that you know, need, and want what you're selling, well, you'll talk to more people and you'll close more sales. And you'll enjoy the entire process because you'll never experience rejection. So remember that it takes less than 3 or 4 message exchanges to identify a good prospect from a bad one. And on LinkedIn, you want to star the good prospects. And it only takes 6 to 10 message exchanges to identify a great prospect. And so the scripts and the tactics that we're using will enable you to convert any no's that you might get to a yes. It's all the way you talk to people. So there are new ways to create an instant flood of qualified prospects that convert to sales on Facebook or LinkedIn, and it all revolves around posting. You want to identify the people in advance that by the contents of their profile are just flat out telling you, hey, I'm looking for what you have. They're easy to find, easier to connect with, and easier to bring them into your business than you think. They have the influence, credibility, and skills that will make your team grow faster so everyone makes more money. and they're waiting to talk to you right now. So with unlimited prospects to talk to and with continual practice, you simply can't fail. The content of your profile and your daily posting activity positions you to be perceived as an expert and an influencer by everyone that sees it. The secret to connecting with perfect prospects and converting them to new business partners and customers has to do with three things. One, the relationships you create with the content of your profile. Two, the influence and level of trust you generate with your daily activity and posts. And three, the conversations you have with your prospects. Simply follow the scripts. The ability to get people to talk to you, follow you, like you, trust you, and take action to join your team revolves around everyone's perception of who you are, and this is completely in your hands. So tonight, we're going to be talking about some holiday season texting tactics that are going to enable you to close more sales. Now, you can experience explosive growth in your business in November. Your business does not slow down over the holiday season unless you do. Business closings and rising prices are causing more people to jump on LinkedIn because they need or want to find a way to generate more income, either on a full-time or part-time basis. LinkedIn is now up to 1.2 billion professionals, and millions of network marketers are joining LinkedIn every month. People scramble to pay off their credit cards in November because they're going to be racking up new charges for upcoming travel and presents. And the month is filled with social events, parties, and family get-togethers. Combining all of these factors results in two important things. One, people are going to spend more money. Two, people need more money. With that in mind, understand that more people will be seeking part-time work, look to find a better paying job, or look to find ways to make money from home in the next 2 months than at any other time of the year. And while you think it slows down in December, your competition is going to take off in December. We're going to show you how to really ramp it up in December. So these tactics will increase sales through every major holiday. These actions will help you attract perfect prospects to you, engage them in revealing conversations, position you as a knowledgeable influencer, and close more sales on LinkedIn and Facebook. The last 2 days of the month in November, well, we got Thanksgiving, and then we have Black Friday. From Halloween to Thanksgiving and Black Friday, I'm going to show you how to maximize every holiday opportunity and boost your results consistently over the next month. And there are over 40 holidays. End the year with a larger team, earn more money, and set the stage for increased momentum in 2026. Now, the holiday strategy, what it does is it creates increased attraction and activity. People like it, they react to it. More likes, comments, and shares, more conversations with prospects, more opportunities to influence, to introduce your business. Creates greater rapport with your prospects, increase awareness of who you are. The perception that you're an expert, it creates genuine appreciation of your influencer status. Now, I'm going to jump off here for a moment. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my posts. Now, yesterday, was National Chocolate Day. And I heard in the news that morning that it was also first responders First Responders Day. I didn't find it on the calendar, I just heard it on the news. So I want to show you the difference. First, I grabbed this off the internet. I made the post, Happy Chocolate Day. And then I used Max GPT to write a little note. Today we celebrate one of life's sweetest pleasures, chocolate. Whether it's dark, milk, white, or filled with caramel, nuts, or fruit, chocolate has a magical way of making any day better. So if you've been watching your diet or cutting back lately, today's your excuse to take a break and treat yourself. You've earned it. Grab your favorite bar, truffle, or brownie and savor the moment, because life and business is always better with a little chocolate. You want to end the post with a question. What's your favorite kind of chocolate? So I posted this yesterday, and I had 133 impressions. 3 people liked it, and 1 person made a comment. The next post I made 2 minutes later. And again, posted a GIF, and I had 146 impressions versus 133. And I had 6 people like it. And again, it comes down to what you say. And so today is First Responders Day, a time to pause to honor the brave men and women who serve and protect us every single day. While their courage and commitment often go unrecognized today, let's take a moment to thank every police officer, firefighter, EMT, and healthcare professional who runs towards danger when others run away. If you know a first responder, reach out personally. Say thank you for their service, sacrifice, and unwavering dedication to keeping our community safe. Now, what you do with this, first, and let's take police officers. So you come up here and you do, just let's see how many police, and I'm just going to, police officers. How many police officers are on LinkedIn? Now, before you do a search for police officers, because it's a great way to start a conversation, it's also a phenomenal way to restart a conversation. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to your first level connections. Let's see how many police officers I'm connected to. You could be doing the same thing. So as I scroll down here, now what's happening, it's picking up officer. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for police. First level. Somewhere, she's got policing here, but for the most part, you have people that at one point in time or another were police people. All right. Now, these are people that I'm already connected to. And believe me, you're going to be connected with people too. So what you do, so right now I've got 10 pages with 10 people on a page. That's at least 100. If I wanted to see, I'm not sure if this is working, it hasn't been working lately, but if I want to see how many police I'm actually connected with on LinkedIn, I'm going to use Sales Navigator, and it's giving me the whole number. All right. They'll get it fixed sooner or later. So now again, if we come down here, and let's look at Steve here. Get the message bar. So we've been connected. Well, we've been connected for a while. So I can see so we've been talking. But the last time we talked was, I guess, Labor Day. Let me find somebody that I haven't talked to. All right. Well, this goes back to 2016. So whether it's first, you clearly want to check to see the people that you're connected to, because you can restart conversations, or you could reach out to new police officers, and you could use the holiday as a reason for doing it. Now, let me come back over to and I went into this the other day. Go back to your posts. So I'm restreaming this right now. So you post it, all right? And then what you can do is you can share it. So you get the post, you take a look at it, you go over here to this little icon here, click it. And this is going to bring up the people that you connected with most recently. And you could send it out to 10 people at a time. You post it for general circulation, and then you come over here and you share it. And if you like it, but you don't want to share it, let's say somebody posts something that's really special. Let me see, you got it. So the question is, can you use the first responder post tomorrow? Yeah, you could. You know, you can do it ahead of time. Just wanted you to know that on Monday, it's first responder day. So it's good for the rest of the week. You could reach out and say, you know, Monday was first responder day, and I meant to send this to you, but got tied up with a number of things, so I'm sending it to you now. With the holidays, you don't necessarily have to do it on the holiday. So let's say that you like this, but you didn't want to forward one of my messages. What you do is you copy this, and you can send it out yourself. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give you an example. So I'm going to take this, the language. I'm going to copy it. Then so the other day, Michelle looked for paramedics. So I'm going to take this, all right, I'm going to save it there. Then I'm going to copy the image, just copy it. Actually, I got to save it. You got to save it on your computer. All right. Then what you do is you go back up here to your home page. You pop it back in. Now it's going to come from you. Then you go to next. Now here's where it gets interesting because you can, whoops, grab the content. Okay. So I got to come back here. You want to save it on a Word document, right? So I'm going to grab it. Now, come back to upload it. Go to next. Paste it in there. Now, to give it a unique flavor, what you do is come down here and let LinkedIn's AI rewrite it. Now they're going to strip out the little images and they're going to reword it. If you don't like this one, you can come back, ask them to rewrite it again. The important thing is you end with a question. What's your favorite kind of chocolate? Rewrite it. And then you send it. And that's an effective way of putting yourself out there so that the people that you're talking to can see what you're doing. So the holidays are an incredible script. And now the key is to use GIFs, moving images. The project launch script helps identify serious prospects. And the reason that I'm talking about this tonight is because the project launch script was designed to get people to create urgency. It helps identify serious prospects by creating immediate response, genuine curiosity, serious interest, a sense of urgency, fast, decisive action, immediate decisions, immediate duplication, and faster team growth, which means faster rank advancement. So here we are, 2 days before the end of the month. And so you take our project launch script, and I'm going to give you an example of how to use it. It helps close serious prospects that are retired people that need to make more money, unemployed for more than 4 months, coaches just starting their business, teachers that need to make more income, or network marketers looking for a new company, or people that are looking for work remotely. And so what you're going to do, remember, it only works when it's used with the right people. So the project launch essentially goes like this. I'm about to launch a special project to work with 3 people on LinkedIn and help them go to the top of my company in the next 90 days. And when you figure out the compensation plan, you can throw in a number. In Melaleuca, if you get the senior director in 90 days, which is possible, you can make $60,000. Isagenix, you did it, you could make $15,000. All right? With your experience doing what they do, you pull this off of their profile. You'd be very successful in my business when we work together. Would you like to know the details? Now, you haven't had a lot of time to get to know the person, but you've been engaged in the process. So what you do is you use this project launch script. I usually don't bring this up with people on LinkedIn until I know them well. But since time is of the essence, I'm reaching out to you today because I'm about to launch a special project to work with 3 people and help them become top earners and leaders in my company in the next 90 days. With your experience, you'd be very successful. Would you like to know the details? That creates urgency. Or we haven't had much time to learn about each other since we've been connected. But since time is of the essence, I'm reaching out to you about this now. Now, so it's the end of the month. You're launching a new project to start in November. Now, you could also use this the first week in November. It works best at the beginning of the month or at the end of the month, but to tell you the truth, it works anytime during the month. Would you like to know more about this? And so over the last year, these are some examples of the responses I got. Use the project launch script to reconnect or recontact 100 previous connections, and over 75 have responded so far. I haven't had a chance to get to everyone yet. I love it. So far, I've enrolled 11 people, and my team is on fire. It's been a long time since anyone was this excited. We all love you. And that was a 75% response rate and a 15% closing rate when the smoke cleared. Sent over 100 project launch messages over 2 days to 87 previous connections. 87 people have responded so far. Showed the business to 50 people and I've enrolled 15 of them. 8 are building the business and 7 are now customers. I wish I knew about this 2 years ago. Well, the script produced an 87% response rate with a 30% closing rate. Now, these are all with people that they were already connected to. Now, some of them they'd been talking to, and some of them, were just connections. I have more people to talk to than I can believe thanks to your project launch script. I think it's better than your happy birthday script. I used it with 150 of my previous connections, and 90 people wanted more information. I've already showed my business to over 60 people, and I now have 13 business builders and 9 customers with the help of my upline who now thinks I'm great. He called me on New Year's Eve to congratulate me and tell me that I had rank advance, and he wanted to know what I was doing. 60% response rate with a 20% closing rate. Now, the longer you're not taking action, the more money you're losing because there are people that want to talk to you right now. Effective posting will enable you to quadruple your sales faster. Mark, his first month, signed up 6. Actually, he ended up signing up 10. First month. Terry, I've been talking about for a couple of months. Followed your instructions. I did my first post, had 12 conversations, and brought in 3 new people. Now, remember, there's a story behind every story. Terry had over 3,000 Facebook connections. He was very, very active. I'm up to 7. I got 3 more days. So in 4 days, he enrolled 7 people. It's never been this easy. His first 2 days, 12 conversations, 3 sales. It's a 25% closing ratio. Next 2 days, 4 more sales. With 7 sales made in 4 days, he still had 3 more days to do more. Now, using gifts with my new holiday posting tactics will flip rejection on its head. They instantly turn no into yes and enable you to close more sales this month and for the rest of the year. This isn't theory. It's proven, repeatable, and works right now for everyone. People just like you. And here's the kicker. It's fun. Once you see how easy it is to get results, you'll want to do it every single day. More professionals than ever are searching for a new opportunity. They're actively looking for you. But if you're not doing what I'm going to show you, they'll find your competition instead. And when they learn this and apply it, or I'm sorry, when you use this, your results are going to multiply. So again, posting is the fastest way to generate leads. So the happy birthday, the happy anniversary posts, those are my original ones. Congratulating someone or wishing them a happy holiday. So we have Halloween and Chocolate Day. The more you use it, the more money you're going to make. Consistent daily posting enables you to develop relationships with people faster, build trust with them, and positions you as the influencer they want to follow. Posting subject-specific content with themes that the professionals in your target audience appreciates, respond to, and shares with others helps increase sales. The visibility of your posts dramatically increase when you post a GIF. A moving image posted on LinkedIn receives 80% more comments than anything else. GIFs get shared 20 times more than any other content. So posting is the #1 way to create engagement that leads to sales. People see what you've done, they like it, or they make a comment. And sharing a post is one of the easiest ways to follow up with someone. Likes, comments, and shares become leads, leads become prospects, and prospects become business builders or customers. So you want to start talking to the people who respond to anything you do, and you reach out to people and start talking to them based on what they do. The more selective you are about who you choose to talk to, the more successful you're going to be. So you want to think quality over quantity. So Halloween is celebrated on Friday. Engagement leads to talking. You want to post fresh content several times a day. You can schedule your posts in advance and get ahead of the game on LinkedIn, or you could use Hootsuite or TweetDeck. And I'm actually looking at some new technology that revolves around AI, still playing with it, that, just like Hootsuite and TweetDeck, you can post one thing and you can share it on 4 different platforms. So they're developing these AI programs. You got to be really careful because Facebook and LinkedIn have rules against using them. You want to space your posts out. 6 posts spread out over 12 hours is more effective than if all 6 posts were done all the time. So remember, it takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, only 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. Response rates increase dramatically when you use my scripts and they focus on subjects of interest to your prospects. And our new spicy posts are working even better. So what I want to do is I'm going to fast forward past this because what you post gets attraction. Whether it's your birthday or whether it's an unofficial holiday, it all does the same thing. Now you're going to enroll more reps with these proven action posts and texting scripts. Change your picture. Wish someone a happy birthday. Wish someone a happy anniversary. The holidays, unofficial holidays. Post something motivational, post something along the personal development line, or post a joke. React to the people that like what you did and send them a text. So the ripple effect of your posts can start conversations that lead to sales. Doesn't matter what you post. Jacqueline, on her birthday, had 200 people reach out to wish her a happy birthday. Change your birthday on your profile and watch while people wish you a happy birthday. I started a conversation with most of them. I got 28 people looking at my business. A few months later, she sent me this. Over the last few months, my business has exploded. Your business can explode too. I'm enrolling more people than ever, and the new people I'm working with are experiencing amazing success a few days after they start. It's amazing, and it's fun. Lewis sent me this. Wanted to say that change your birth date month strategy is genius. He's still catching up. So the bottom line is it doesn't matter what your level of experience is. Gennady, after we worked together, he enrolled 57 new frontline partners in 2 weeks. Couldn't believe how fast it was. And Ace and Rich, in 15 weeks, they made a sale every day. They were selling a $2,800 item. So what we post starts conversations. All right? People respond to you faster when you post a GIF. And again, it's all about talking to the people that react and respond. You don't have to wait until Friday to start talking about Halloween. Monday was Black Cat Appreciation Day. Yesterday was Happy Chocolate Day. And today is National Cat Day. Tomorrow, Candy Corn Day. And of course, Friday is Halloween. So in November, there are all kinds of holidays. On the 11th, you've got Veterans Day. On the 5th, you got National Redhead Day. On the 7th, Love Your Lawyer Day. The 1st was National Authors Day. So there's all kinds of images that you can use. On LinkedIn, you got 5 million authors. And 170,000 of them are saying they're looking for an opportunity. On the 7th, Love Your Lawyer Day. On LinkedIn, there's 6 million lawyers, and you got 13,000 looking for an opportunity. So coming up in November, you got Happy National Sandwich Day, Pickle Day, National Coffee Day, Thanksgiving. Then after Thanksgiving, you've got Black Friday. So what I did was I came up with a series of specific posts, subject-specific posts that would be appreciated by people by their profession. And so we introduced teachers, nurses, and fitness professionals. And on November boot camp, I'm going to dive a lot deeper, but there's tremendous similarity with all of them. So for teachers and educators, to start a conversation, you post the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. That's static. You post a GIF, you get 80% more comments. If you're talking to somebody that lost their job, the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal. And there's dozens of variations. Growth is painful, change is painful, but nothing is as painful as staying stuck somewhere you don't belong. This is really terrific to use when you're talking to somebody that's transitioning out of one position to another. Again, posts for people that have been looking for work for a long time. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Somebody got let go. Experience is what you get when you didn't get what you wanted. For people looking for work for a long time, these are all posts, GIFs, moving images. Now, if we're looking at teachers, we want to use posts that relate to learning and education. Never stop learning because life never stops teaching. This is for people that you can put a smile on their face. This is almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. But after that, if you're communicating with a teacher or an educator, but this quote relates to everybody. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you learn. Our greatest glory is not never falling, but rising up every time we fall. Today's another day, another chance to get better. So you put these things up, and you're never going to know who is going to react to it, who's going to share it. And the idea is to post things that the people you're connected to will liken up to the point where they will want to share it with their connections. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. And when you start posting and quoting Einstein, when you start quoting Confucius, your stock, your value rises. You can also post things in regards to money. You'll either learn to manage your money or the lack of it will manage you. Money isn't everything, but everything needs money. So money doesn't buy you happiness, but lack of money certainly buys you misery. And it's the same concept with every professional. And the way it works is you pop up here on Google and you do a search motivational quotes. If we're talking to a personal trainer or a fitness instructor, about exercise. And they'll give you, motivational quotes to keep working out, motivational quotes for exercise and fitness. But you want to add the word GIF. And so what comes up, you go to images, be stronger than your excuses. Keep calm, go to the gym. Here's a good one. Exercise relaxes the mind, toughens the spirit, strengthens the body. You send this to a personal trainer, and they're going to turn around and they're going to want to send it to their clients, to their customers. Joe, you got a question?
No, you're not showing your screen, sorry.
Okay, what's going on there?
Then if I wanted to reach out to paramedics and use the gift for them that we put on the other day, can I still do the initial connection request and then?
Well, yeah, under normal circumstances, I would say yes, but you've got a better connection with paramedics. You're a paramedic, or
Right.
you have a paramedic history. So in that instance, it's kind of like you're thanking yourself. I don't know. It conceivably could work, but I think it would be more effective to reach out to a paramedic. And hey, Lincoln suggested that we connect, so you can connect with them. And then, of course, the strategy is in most of the paramedics that I work with on LinkedIn that have all worked with a network marketing company to generate extra income. Which companies have you worked with? It's a natural way to bring up the business. But I don't think that's the kind of a day or a holiday that it's always better to be sent in front, before, or on the day. But again, if you weren't a paramedic, if you hadn't been a paramedic, then you could give that a shot.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but again, you're much better off with because of your history as a paramedic.
Yeah, I still am a paramedic.
Well, that's even all right. So let me come back here and I go there. And what I'm going to do is let me zip up here to the top. So I have a number of special promotions, and you're probably going to want to share this with your team members. We have our twofer, and somebody brought to my attention that you have access to the November and December boot camps, but you also have access to the recorded sessions of the October boot camp. So when you use the promo code DOUBLE, you're actually paying $39 a boot camp. It's a great deal. Now, the other one is our 90-day boot camp challenge, which is 3 boot camps. And if you use the postal code, I'm sorry, the promo code best deal, you're getting 3 boot camps. Actually, it's not 3 boot camps, you're getting 4 boot camps. And that brings the price down to $34 a boot camp. Plus, you get all the extra training material, the anthology for social network scripts book, the network marketers catch wheels, top earners, Our November boot camp starts on November the 6th. You could use the promo code Bigger Deal to get in for $59. And as soon as you register for boot camp, you get access to the October boot camp. And we also have another top earner retreat on November 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. So you go to maxsteingarth.com/retreat combo, use the promo code Best Deal, and drops the price to $139. So these are the training packages. We're letting you know about them ahead of time. I will be doing Ask Max sessions tomorrow and Friday. I'll be available to my students that want to, that have any help. Again, now is the time to use the project launch script, but you got to be selective about who you use it with. So, until next time, Linda, it's nice to see you. Until next time, best of luck in building your business, my friends. You can be recruiting like crazy in November.
I did the last social selling, scaling fast, calling the father, go-to name, Mike Steingart, he changed the game.